Sunday night movie review with Sibo, proudly brought to you by DSTV.
99 FM this Sunday, just last night, we just watched the movie Fall, which follows two friends 1 year after a tragedy in the mountains. Two friends are climbing enthusiasts, so they decide to climb like a massive abandoned TV tower, twice the height of the Eiffel Tower. And after reaching the top, the aging ladder just starts crumbling down and leaving the pair very much stranded, fighting for survival. And it's just there's so much suspense, guys. I can't. You're at the edge of your seat the entire time. Shona was in it. I can't.
Yes.
So I know, cinematography-wise, it looked absolutely amazing. But how did the visuals really contribute to the overall storytelling and that atmosphere of it?
I think while I was watching the movie, I'd realized that they tried to make it seem like it was just the three of us, you watching, and the two characters in the movie. So the way that it was shot, it was to make it was basically to drive the point that these people are in constant danger. They are in an open and empty space, and there's a lot of elements that are probably going to be dangerous for them, either the weather or the tower itself, and also just their decision making was also put to test.
No. I had one of those talking to the TV moments. You know when you scream at your TV, what are you doing? Because the two munchkins, the first munchkin, the tragedy that happened after, she was climbing, lost was the boyfriend or the fiance?
It
was
the boyfriend, yes.
Right? And I know exposure therapy, get back in there. But must you get back in there with something so dangerous?
It was very extreme.
No, man. I just felt like when she said yes, I was like, what are you? You never learn. You never learn. The ground has not hurt your feelings. Why must we go all the way up there? But the scene that had me going... when there was no network, Shona, I couldn't. What was the scene for you that made you just go, no, throw this movie away? I cannot. The suspense.
For me, it was the opening scene when they were about to go in the yard where the tower was.
Okay.
So there was I think it's a dead jackal or something outside, and then they were like, no, let's just go. And I'm like, what more signs do you need that it's dangerous? You know what I mean? So they still continued, and then another scene was when she was actually doing social media challenges and social media updates about what's going to be happening as they climb the tower, and then actually asking people to dare her to do more dangerous stunts. So I was like, what's going on?
Why would you do this?
That's a very interesting movie for me.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a lot of exploration in terms of we saw love, we saw loss, we saw redemption. But with all of those themes that I just mentioned, which one do you think that really portrayed the fall mostly for you?
I think redemption, because Hunter at the beginning of the movie had lost her boyfriend, and then she was trying to find herself. Even her father was like, "You don't have to do this.
Yeah, there are other ways.
You don't have to be consumed by your fear, but don't do it dangerously." But then she opted to do this, and then even at the end of the movie, she just became like a different character. So you saw some growth. There were a few flashbacks of her life, and while she was on her tower, reflecting on some of the decisions she's made. So there was a bit of redemption for her.
Did you find? I don't want to spoil it for those that can still get it on catch up. How did you feel about the ending? Because I was like, okay, plot twist. That was a huge plot twist for me. But did you see it coming though? The ending?
I didn't see the end coming.
Yeah.
It was a very mellow movie throughout, because you're like, okay, they're on the tower. What's going to happen next?
Now?
But the ending for me, I think if you want to find out what really happened, then Catch Up is the place to go.
Indeed, Catch Up. And next week Sunday again we'll be reviewing another movie. So every Sundays it's you and I, and then on Monday we get to say our 2 cents worth. So please stay on the journey with us so we can get to discuss it. If you've watched The Fall, please feel free to call on in. Let me know how you rate it. 061 383 484. That's 061 383 484. Anything more from your side, Shona?
I don't know. Just keep in touch with us and also contribute to the talk on the movies.
The Sunday night movie review with Sibo, proudly brought to you by DSTV.